Imagine paying to go to Rolling Loud and everywhere you look, you keep seeing the same damn Under Armour Rakai ad. Like, did Rolling Loud not have any other ads to play? Then when it's time for a lone set, you're thinking Destroy Lonely's about to come on stage just to see this Rakai come out.
Yo, Chad, have y'all seen that AI video of me getting booed on stage? Yeah, bro, Chad, AI gotta stop. No, seriously, not. Chad, it gets to a little point, bro. AI has to stop, like, eventually.
Nah, see some of y'all, yo, I don't know if y'all saw, bro, they booed my Rakai off stage. Wow. Rakai, how did that happen?
After becoming one of the most controversial creators online, Rakai just got pulled into another massive situation. And this time, it happened live in front of a huge festival crowd. One of the most uncomfortable moments of his entire career played out in real time. And even some longtime supporters started looking at him differently after everything went viral. A few days ago, Rakai appeared at Rolling Loud as a special guest, stepping onto the stage expecting excitement, loud cheers, and fans showing him love. From his perspective, this probably looked like another huge moment for his career, and another chance to remind everybody how popular he still is online. But the second he walked out, the entire atmosphere shifted fast. Instead of the crowd erupting with support, loud boos started breaking out across sections of the audience almost immediately. The reaction instantly turned awkward, and you could tell Rakai was caught completely off guard by how aggressive the energy became. It wasn't the type of moment anybody on that stage was expecting to happen. And honestly, if you've been watching everything surrounding Rakai lately, none of this really came out of nowhere. For months now, his name has been attached to nonstop controversy online.
So listen, me coming in that challenge, I'm not there to make no friends. Let's start there. No friends, nigga. I'm not there to make no friends. I'm not being friendly with nobody. I'm not here to, oh, Yaddle, oh my God. How are you doing, pal? Oh my, bro, dude, man, how are you doing, dude? Fuck no, bitch. I'm there to win $1 million for my community 25 eggs. I'm not on with y'all.
Every few weeks, there seems to be another viral clip, another argument, or another situation causing people to criticize him all over social media. The wild part is that despite all the backlash, Rakai still moves like everybody supports him because his livestream numbers remain huge. But having massive views does not automatically mean people genuinely respect you or agree with everything you do. A lot of viewers openly admit they tune into his streams for the chaos, the drama, or just to laugh at the situations surrounding him. Some critics even claim parts of his fan base feel more focused on entertainment and trolling than actual support, and that only makes the entire situation look messier every time another controversy happens. So from Rakai's point of view, he probably couldn't fully understand why the Rolling Loud crowd reacted so negatively. Online, he constantly sees clips about himself going viral, stream chats moving non-stop, and people flooding his comments every day. Meanwhile, a huge amount of criticism spreading across social media either gets ignored, brushed aside, or treated like haters just talking.
Yo, Chad, have y'all seen that AI video of me getting booed on stage? Yeah, bro, Chad, AI gotta stop. No, seriously, not. Chad, it gets to a little point, bro. AI has to stop, like, eventually. And I've been talking to like people I know and like that, bro. I'm like, bro, you feel me? And y'all lying, y'all laughing and shit like that, bro. I'm dead ass. Why was they booing you? Yeah, that's how on TikTok. I go on TikTok. This is a clip of me getting booed off stage. I'm like, what the hell? AI gotta just stop doing that because it make me look bad and look like, oh my God, I'm actually getting booed. I'm like, what the f? AI gotta chill.
Even when negative moments start trending online, Rakai often seems to treat it like free promotion instead of real backlash. But eventually, when controversy keeps stacking up over time, people start forming real opinions. And those opinions don't just disappear because somebody still gets views online. Then things became even more chaotic once Rakai reportedly started downplaying the viral clips afterward. At one point, he even hinted that parts of the footage and backlash looked AI generated, and social media instantly started clowning him for that explanation.
I'm going on stage and I say, "The Rolling Loud, make some noise." Swear to God, it all made noise. Swear to God, across the county, it all made noise, right? After that, I said, "Yo, can I get a yer?" They say, "Yer." So I'm like, "Oh, we lit." Cause before that, I'm like, "Yo, they're gonna boo me on some funny." Then I seen one person say, "Boo!" Like I walked to the edge of someone, and someone was like this in my face, like this, "Boo!" So I'm in a microphone. I said, "Boo!" Then more people said, "Boo!" Chat, I swear to God, on the car scout, that's exactly what happened, gang. Then after that, the whole crowd started saying, "Boo!" So I'm like, no way, I'm getting booed right now.
So now apparently the boos are fake too. People were not buying that excuse at all. According to that logic, the crowd reaction somehow wasn't real. The backlash online magically appeared out of nowhere, and everybody criticizing the moment was supposedly exaggerating just to make him look bad. Come on now. People literally watched the footage themselves. One major reason Rakai probably looked so stunned by the situation is because online controversy has almost always benefited him before. Anytime drama breaks out around his name, his attention somehow gets even bigger afterward.
Cheering! I told y'all, they're literally cheering, They're cheering for me, okay? Look. Wait, hold on. Are they saying boo the whole time? Wait, Chad, what does it sound like? Chad, it sound like it was booing? Or there's a... Chad, no, Chad, say. Yeah, it's a mixture.
Clips spread everywhere, reaction channels start posting about him, social media pages repost everything, and his numbers continue climbing. That type of constant attention can seriously affect how somebody views public opinion. If every controversy keeps leading to more views and more engagement, eventually a creator might start believing the backlash isn't actually hurting them at all. Meanwhile, a huge section of the internet has been getting more frustrated with the non-stop chaos surrounding his name. Critics have been calling out the behavior for months, saying the constant drama is getting exhausting and repetitive.
Hold on, chat. So chat, that means the hate is dead ass kind of real. Like, it's actually real. I thought the hate was on the internet and shit like that. Nigga, they not playing with me. They dead ass hate on you for no reason. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo. But yeah, chat, bro. Chat, listen. All that shit gonna do is add legacy to us, bro. Remember that time we got boot ons rolling out, and then when we fully up, and look at us now. Focus what we talk about, man. I'm telling you, that's how shit.
After the Rolling Loud clips exploded online, Rakai eventually tried explaining the whole situation on stream. And to be fair, his explanations sounded somewhat believable at first glance. If you go back and rewatch the footage carefully, the crowd didn't sound fully hostile during the first few seconds after he walked onto the stage. At first, the reaction sounded more mixed than anything, but the moment Rakai pointed out the booing himself, the entire situation started getting worse fast. Once he acknowledged it publicly, more people in the crowd seemed to join in, and suddenly the boos became louder and way more noticeable. The whole vibe shifted instantly. What could have maybe passed as a small or awkward moment suddenly turned into a viral disaster, because everybody online started focusing on the reaction.
Surprised we're throwing trash. You have to see that go on every single screen at Rolling Loud just for that nigga to come out during Lone Set. Then people want to talk about, I feel so bad, he's just a kid. I don't give a fuck if he's a kid. If I was there, I would have found the biggest fucking rock on the floor and threw that shit right at his head when he was on the stage. Please give me one good reason why that should be on the Rolling Loud stage during Lone Set. At this point, I'm starting to think the nigga's an industry plant, because why are they just putting this in all of our faces? I never met a person in real life that actually watches Rakai. Almost every streamer is lame as shit. The only streamer that I actually fuck with is Bruce Dropping.
Once social media got hold of those clips, it was over. Memes, reposts, reactions, and jokes started spreading everywhere within hours.
I see some of y'all, yo, I don't know if y'all saw, bro, they booed my Rakai off stage. Wow. Rakai, how did that happen, bro? Why? Like, damn, y'all think they gonna boo him when we do turn up?
Afterward, Rakai replayed the footage, trying to prove the internet exaggerated everything. He wanted people to believe the clips were misleading, and that the reaction wasn't nearly as bad as social media made it seem. But honestly, that defense didn't really help him. Even after replaying the footage multiple times, you could still clearly hear people booing in the crowd. At the very least, somebody close to the stage was yelling, "Boo!" loud enough for everybody around them to hear clearly. That reaction definitely wasn't silent. But honestly, the bigger issue isn't even whether it was 5 people booing or 50 people booing. The real point is this: if negativity becomes loud enough to completely dominate the energy of a giant festival crowd, that already says a lot by itself. Moments like that only spiral when enough people nearby are reacting similarly or feeding into the energy. And social media absolutely feasted on the situation. Within hours, clips of Rakai getting booed were everywhere online. TikTok pages reposted it nonstop. Reaction accounts started discussing it, and people on Twitter were making jokes about the entire thing all day. Some viewers even said Rakai's facial expressions made the situation look worse, because he genuinely appeared uncomfortable once the crowd reaction got louder. You could tell he wasn't expecting that type of reception at all. A lot of people online started saying this moment exposed the difference between internet support and real-life public opinion. On live streams, creators can control their environment way more. They can ignore criticism, ban comments, filter chats, or blame negativity on trolls. But standing in front of thousands of people at a major music festival is completely different. There's no deleting comments in real life. There's no muting the crowd. And there's definitely no controlling how people react once the energy shifts against you. That's why this moment became such a huge conversation online so quickly. It made people realize the backlash surrounding Rakai goes way beyond a few random trolls on the internet. A lot of the criticism is coming from real viewers who genuinely dislike the constant controversy tied to his name. And honestly, moments like Rolling Loud only made that more obvious. What also shocked people was how quickly Rakai seemed to brush the situation off afterward, instead of fully understanding why so many viewers reacted negatively in the first place. Rather than acknowledging why the backlash keeps growing, he appeared more focused on defending himself and controlling the narrative online. That instantly caused even more criticism, because many people felt like he still wasn't fully understanding the problem. For years, internet drama almost worked in Rakai's favor. Every controversy created more attention, more clips, more reactions, and more live stream traffic. But this situation felt completely different, because it happened publicly in real life at one of the biggest festivals around. There were no edits, no filters, and no way to spin the footage once millions of people started reposting it online. That's why many viewers started calling this a major turning point for his image. The criticism finally stepped outside the internet and showed up face to face in the real world. If Rakai's entire brand is built around chaos, shocking moments, and controversy, then obviously that's his choice. But eventually, people are going to react based on what they've been watching over time. And according to many critics, that backlash didn't randomly appear out of nowhere. A lot of viewers believe the frustration comes directly from the way Rakai handles situations online. Instead of moving on from negativity, he often responds to it, argues with it, or adds even more drama into the situation. Over time, that cycle has pushed more and more people away. Even some former supporters have started admitting the controversies are getting hard to defend. Another thing that made the situation even more awkward was Plaque Max speaking about the event afterward too. Since Max was already dealing with criticism surrounding the performance and festival appearance himself, people immediately started comparing how both creators handled Backlash. And honestly, you have to give Plaque Max some credit here. Max seems way more self-aware about how audiences view streamers stepping into music. He understands that internet fame does not automatically guarantee respect from music fans, especially at major festivals where crowds can be brutally honest. Streaming culture and music culture are two completely different worlds. Online, creators can still thrive off memes, reactions, and viral clips even when people are criticizing them. But music crowds tend to react way more directly, and they're far less forgiving when they feel disconnected from somebody on stage. Even with criticism, jokes, and people clowning performances online, Max still seems focused on improving and taking the craft seriously. That's why many people compare him to DDG. No matter how much criticism DDG receives about his music, he keeps making songs because it's clearly something he genuinely enjoys. Meanwhile, critics say Rakai handles Backlash in a completely different way. Instead of growing from criticism, he often feeds directly into the chaos surrounding him. And over time, that approach has caused more people online to turn against him. And honestly, that may be the biggest difference between creators like Max and Rakai right now. One side appears focused on improving doubters wrong over time, while the other keeps getting trapped in controversy after controversy. The internet can forgive mistakes, but people usually respect creators way more when they take accountability, show growth, and stop turning every scandal into another online spectacle. That's exactly why the Rolling Loud moment hit Rakai's image so hard. This wasn't just another live stream clip or social media argument hidden behind a screen. Thousands of people witnessed the reaction happen live in real time. Once those clips spread online, the moment instantly became impossible to ignore. A lot of viewers started saying, "This exposed the difference between internet hype and genuine public support. Online numbers can look massive. Fan pages can make somebody seem untouchable. And live stream chats can move at lightning speed. But real crowds react honestly in the moment. And no matter how famous somebody becomes online, there's no muting thousands of people standing directly in front of you." What made everything even worse was how divided Rakai's own supporters became afterward. Some fans defended him no matter what happened, while others openly admitted the backlash felt understandable considering all the controversy attached to his name recently. And once your own supporters start publicly questioning things, that's usually when people realize the situation has grown much bigger than ordinary internet drama. Now people are seriously debating whether Rakai is being heavily pushed online, or if social media is simply making every controversy around him feel bigger than it actually is. Honestly, nobody fully knows anymore. But one thing is obvious: every new situation keeps him right at the center of attention. Whether that attention is positive or negative is a completely different conversation. But now, I want to hear what you think about this whole situation. Do you believe the backlash against Rakai is deserved after everything that's happened recently? Or do you think the internet has gone way too far with the hate? Drop your thoughts down below, because people are seriously divided over this situation right now. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share so you don't miss any future internet drama, viral moments, and controversies. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.